Welcome to my Bob Thurman podcast. I'm so grateful some good friends enabled me to present them to you. If you enjoy them and find them useful, please think of becoming a member of Tibet House US to help preserve Tibetan culture. Tibet House is the Dalai Lama's cultural center in America. All best wishes. Have a great day.
This is episode 223, a Tibet House US conversation with Geshe Namgyal.
Anyway, so how are you? So very nice to see you. You're teaching actively here. You mostly in the States? Are you in the States all the time?
Oh, yes. I'm here, the California Bay Area, the Santa Cruz before,
Yes.
around 10 years teaching here. First
Oh, great.
2 years, Choden Rinpoche's center teach there, Lamrim and Parajana Paramita, Midway, many things. 2 years I teach there, and then after that I teach Dzogchen and my own center here.
Yes, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I love Dzogchen. I'm very fond of it. My teacher in Dzogchen nowadays is Dr. Nida Chinaksang. He's Amdoba.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever meet him?
I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, he has a place in Los Angeles.
Oh.
He goes
Mm-hmm.
often
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
at the Pearland Farm.
Wonderful.
And I met him about Tibetan medicine. I'm very fond of Burma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And my Tibetan is broken. Dalai Lama says broken Tibetan.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, you have that kind of earphone. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Does that work? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear now. It's good.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
Wonderful.
So you're amazing, and you're unusual, I think, that you studied in Sarajevo for a long time. And then you were a great friend of the Menla Rinpoche, the elderly one who recently passed away.
Yes.
You were his student too, right? In Simla?
Yes, Shimla for the Mary Tizi Rinpoche. Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I was very fond of him. I was in the 1960s, I was a monk.
Yes.
Gelong Jeveri.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, I translated at the Gege Lobjong in Missouri.
Yes.
And he was there at that time with the Tibetan, with the Buddhist abbots. And I translated for them some English lecturers,
Yes.
So he and I became good friends after that.
Oh, yeah.
And
Also, I remember he talked about you. You are very great scholar and good mind and open mind. And so he told me, I remember that.
Oh, you do? Oh, no,
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So what is so nowadays you said in your biography that you like to teach Dzogchen mainly beyond Sutta and Tantra, without bothering, you said, I realized I was more interested in the pure Dzogchen. And in 215, I concluded that Dzogchen teachings unencumbered by Sutra or Tantra would better serve Western students. So I founded Kunsang Gar and now teach pure Dzogchen and the Kunsang Gar Wisdom program.
Oh.
So that's great. So please tell us about that.
Oh,
Please tell us.
Yeah. Very wonderful question. Thank you so much I would like to say that is very much. And then because we have the 9 ways of Bön and Nyingma. And so that system actually there is a step by step 9 different views and resort
Mm.
contact all things ground. So the eventually there's less and less effort less and less going step by step, and finally there
Yes.
in top of the view Dzogchen,
Right.
totally effortless view. So
Yes.
that is the pure Dzogchen, because we have higher level Tantra and other Tantra also, and
Yes. Yes.
of course, Sudara teaching, we have to have lot of making effort for the path, is
Right.
resort, for the
Yes.
gradual path, so many things. That's why one the doctrine side. Other side we have in this modern time. Every people are busy, and the technologies is a lot of necessary learn and
Yes.
science improves a lot of topics. That therefore people don't have time.
I
So
know.
I my view would be in these days, especially Western country, in effortless adoption practice is more convenience in these days.
Yes.
So that's why I talk main teaching this these days.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
hmm
Wonderful. That's
hmm
wonderful.
hmm
I think that's true. And the Western Americans are very lazy. I think we are quite lazy.
Oh yes, yes. Like we word like lazy, but yeah, maybe I don't know what to use the word, because the people follow the materialism, and then not very much connect the spiritual path, and then
Right.
very difficult to learn so many gradual paths, philosophies, so many things.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
True. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
So um, so too much. But you've been teaching Lamrim, in other words, and there is some usefulness. Do you still teach some students? You feel they need some preparation in Lamrim and something like that, or if you feel that Dzogchen by itself is enough for them? How do you think?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because maybe only me who told this, because I said preliminary practice Lamrim, like Dzogchen preliminary practice is Lamrim,
Yeah.
because for example we have many Lamrims like Lama Tsongkhapa Lamrim and many other Lamrims, and these are if people good training practice in their mind, and then capacity to practice Dzogchen. That is the only talk for me. I didn't know other people, because there's my realize for this is very important, like field of the wisdom of high level view, because need to
Yeah.
be very wonderful field, and then we have all harvest the vegetable flower, everything is grow perfectly,
Yes.
right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Do
Hmm.
you have a? Is there a Bumbo Lamrim that you use?
Oh
That's
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah.
tradition. They
Sometimes,
Lamrim.
sometimes I use that, and but I think doesn't matter
Okay.
about bond or gallo or whatever, but topic is same. So I
Yes.
say that if you have good lamrim training, and that is the become preliminary of Dzogchen.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Right. Right.
yeah,
That works at
mhm.
Wondro.
Yeah, yeah. Wonderful. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In Bön and Lamrim,
Mm-hmm.
Yuba today, I think. They're very nicely.
Yeah.
But Tonga Lamrim, of course, is very nice. Very long, though.
Oh, very extensive. There are a lot of details there. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I once had an amazing experience with the Menri Kempo, with your Menri Rinpoche, you're the top guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Very, very. Yeah. So he.
great
Oh.
experience.
Mm-hmm.
I was on an airplane
Oh
and
yeah.
I was going to Washington, D.C. from
Oh.
New York.
Oh.
And he came on that airplane. He was going to St. Louis or somewhere.
Uh huh.
He was going to the middle of the country.
Mm-hmm.
But he flight where he first went to Washington and then continued on another, to another airport.
Oh, yeah.
So he was not going to Washington, but he was still on that plane.
Uh-huh.
And he came in two of his attendants, Shabji Ni Nyamdoyole.
Oh, yes, that's true. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then by accident, his seat
Oh,
on the plane was next to my seat,
oh,
like a complete wonderful tende.
oh, yes.
And so he comes, so I'm sitting there, and this Lama comes. I hadn't seen him for 20 years.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
I hadn't met him.
Mm-hmm.
And he's suddenly sitting next to me
Oh,
on the
next to you, huh?
first flight. Only 1 hour and 90 minutes.
Oh,
So we had a wonderful conversation on the plane.
yes.
And his two attendants' seat was in the next row.
Oh, yeah.
So he and I were alone together in the plane in just two seats.
Uh-huh. Yes, yes.
Isn't that amazing? I was so surprised
Mm-hmm.
and so pleased that I met him. I had such a jega with the head guy there. He was so nice. Also, he remembered me. I wasn't sure who he was at first because I didn't remember. It's been a long time,
Yes.
maybe over 20 years. And then he remembered right away, and he said, "Oh yes, hello, how are you? I remember you from Gege Lobjang
Uh-huh.
and in Missouri."
Yes, yes.
And Burke Shepherd,
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes.
and then we made a plan
Mm-hmm.
to get the Tibetans to decide that Bön is a form of Buddhism.
Yes, yes, that's true.
In the West, like Lama Tenzin Wangyal, and there's a number of Bön lamas, and like yourself, people say that's Buddhism,
Yes.
and I agree. I personally agree. I think it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
Buddhism
yeah.
because you want to become Sanje.
Yeah, that's true. Sangye like Buddha is for the so many Buddhas and so many Sangyes, right?
Exactly.
Yes,
There's
yes.
many more than one Buddha, so
Yeah,
you have your own
yeah.
in the Buddhist,
Uh,
Tibetan Buddhist, Shakyamuni.
mm-hmm.
Right?
That's true.
So we made the agreement that we should agree to accept each other's Buddhas.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I think that's the case, but in Tibet, they've not yet reached that idea.
Yeah. Because Tibet like little bit isolated used to, and then that is not that much like see the outside, and
Yes.
yeah.
And then they have the communism attacking both of them because
Yeah,
they
of course, yeah. Communist,
don't like
yeah.
religion. So then they tend to hold on to their own
Mm-hmm.
original difference.
That's true, Yeah.
So anyway, he and I had such a discussion that was the case, and I enjoyed so much. I was such a blessing meeting him. I really enjoyed
Oh, how wonderful. Yeah.
it. The last time I met him,
Mm-hmm.
and but it was so. I thought he must have had clairvoyance or some magic
Oh, yeah, I think, yeah, of course.
to come next to me, exact seat. He walks
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. I was wonderful. Mm-hmm.
So can you tell me then? How do you? So say I'm just a new American student.
Mm-hmm.
How do you point out about the Dzogchen to me? Can you do that? Can you? The
Oh, yeah,
Gunzhou,
of course.
Gunzin, the Dzogchen Gunzin.
Oh, yes, for Dzogchen, we have, say, as I mentioned about 9 ways of born.
Yes,
And
yes,
so there are the other 8 records under the Dzogchen, and those are
yeah,
so many of them same like what mentioned about Lama Tsongkhapa, what mentioned about other
yeah,
scholars, the same like
yeah, yeah,
Sutrayana and also Tantrayana.
yeah,
They have
yeah.
the similar like Nyuma also Anu Yoga
Mhm, mhm.
and Mahayoga like similar,
Yeah,
and so some different meaning like Nguchi Tukji or Bashinto Tonde and Nambakuyunden is something like different
yeah.
name, but the
Mhm.
main topic is similar. So those are all making like effort like some use methods, mind trainings and yogas
Yeah,
and mantras and visualization of deities, mandala. They have necessary so many things. But in Dzogchen, totally should be effortless. And then there is we have say so many explain the seculars masters like
Yes.
Kada, like
Yes.
purity and spontaneous and uncertainties. So
Yes.
many explain, but actually the main thing, the single sphere energy, ultimate single sphere,
Yes.
so
Yes.
whole appearance are integrated into one energy. That is the inner space or inner light.
Yes.
Use the word
Yes.
is single sphere. Also,
Yes.
word used like special bone. The name is authentic condition. Arise
Yes.
the expansion. That is like yi qi yin yi ji jian qi qi yin yi ji jian qi. Also, so that is meant some scripture explain that. So
Yes.
so this is like we have related or little similar with Buddha nature. We
Yes.
have some sutras we have said the Buddha nature. So Buddha nature
Yes.
is just directly recognize this like authentic condition. That is
Yes.
what's it primordially
Yes.
enlightened quality existence.
Yes.
So that directly introduce use and if people recognize that and make familiar, only that enough for you without other methods. So
Yes.
spontaneous, there is the six perfection, 10
Yes.
perfection, everything spontaneous there. So in finally, if you have say like in lifetime, you have physical body a little bit obstructed, and then if you
Yes.
have separate physical body, and then looks like the a candle lamp in the west, and you
Yes.
the west is a breakdown, and then candle line is emerging like that.
I see.
That's similar like in final.
I
If
see.
you
Yeah.
have wonderful experience, and then after death time, during death time, you have after separate your body and mind, and then these whole energies are emerging, and then it will be get the rainbow body. So that is the part of the Dzogchen
Yes.
main
Yes.
point. Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Like you call that thing Ngunzin, the introduction, the Dzogchen Ngunzin,
Yeah, Dzogchen Onzin, that like that is what is Dzogchen like this whole,
identifying
yeah, whole phenomena.
perfection.
Yeah. Whole phenomena. Actually, whole phenomena are integrated whole one energy. So
Yes.
if you understand that, and then you are naturally remove your what's say delusional mind and
Yes.
obscuration and whole negative energies is just dissolve into
Yes.
nature
Yes.
state. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
And you said do you you feel that the Bön Buddhism considers it a little different from the Nyingma Ati Yoga one? How do you explain that difference? The
Okay.
way that you
Oh yeah, that is a very good question. So so many of basic idea for the about Bond Dzogchen and Newman Dzogchen, I think not very much different. I read also the Numa. We have 17 Tantra in Dzogchen text.
that
So most of them similar, and some of Numa Tantra they have a lot of collaborated with Tantra, the deity practice, mandala practice. that is I
Yes,
felt little bit different categories.
I see. The way
Yeah,
they connect
yeah,
the
mm-hmm.
Ashwara yoga
Can
make you.
yeah connected with other tantra. Yeah. So
I see.
yeah, also bone has we have like Yatsen Pastor. The bone has a major four Dzogchen text. One Dzogchen text yet like Yatsen Pastor also have like some collaborated with Tantra and like
I see. Okay.
Tantra initiation and deities, mantras. They have that, but that is I thought that's related with Numa Dzogchen. So
Yes,
otherwise is most of the same system and same explain.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mostly right. So, is it correct to say um, Dr. Nida teaches very much the the teachings of the Yutok Yonten Gompo,
Yes, yes.
because Yutok Bar was taught the medicine,
Yeah, medicine.
right?
Yeah, you thought you think about
So,
that.
so Yutok Bar seems to consider the Lamigyu, Dzogrim, Akedem, and Dzogrim as being part of the last highest part of Wundro.
Yes.
Dzogchen is beyond them all, but then still they are useful as a kind of the end of the Wundro.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the same for the Bön, do you think? In other words, if you have Wundro starts with Lamrim,
Mm-hmm.
like,
So
but then Wundro contains Tantra also.
oh yeah,
So,
that's true.
then Wundro,
Yeah.
then finally is
Mm-hmm.
beyond all of them, but it's sort of at the top of all the Tantras.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's a very good question because in Mondo is like a purpose for our the mind turn on the Dharma.
Yes,
Because ordinary people we have maybe the 80%, 90% people in the world is they don't have the enthusiastic for practice Dharma, right? So
right.
Mondo is the purpose for your mind is like
Yes,
focusing on dharma and then like part of devotion and
yes,
compassion and bodhicitta is for the whole establishing your focusing to dharma. That is if we don't have that then how can I understand it to practice doctrine, right? So
right.
that's why it's very important for Ngonro. Also, Ngonro is not like a beginner paper because Grey Master Shabda Rinpoche born he achieved Rimbaud, but his morning his the daily practice the beginning Ngonro every day. So
I
his
see.
biography. That's why Ngonro is not only the beginning. But always, for example, Metapa teaching, right? Metapa impermanence. Like
Yes,
Kadampa said, there is you need remember impermanence morning from morning, and
yes,
then your practice goes to the meter of the day, and then maybe you forget mid afternoon, and then you remember again Metapa, right? So then your practice going to evening. So that's the
yes,
same thing like impermanence practice. These are conventional practice. All things always necessary. That is the like your remain for your focusing dharma. That is the also youth doctrine. Mm-hmm.
yes. That's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's really wonderful. Can I ask another question? I have this question. The Buddhists, Tibetan Buddhists, they they think that the source of the Dharma teaching in this era, historically, is from Shakyamuni, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the difference that they consider in Tibet, right? But then Buddhists also waiting for next Buddha, Maitreya,
Mm-hmm.
and also there's going to be 995 more Buddhas,
Mm-hmm.
1,000 Buddhas,
Yes, yes.
So when do you also wait for? Do you feel there will be a future a new Shenrab will come, someone, a new Buddha.
Yes, yes, that is a different name, like new Buddha, Thoma Medon, name different.
He's Melon.
Yeah, Thoma Medon, Dome.
I say, oh, Medon.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So that is will become that is system like similar because also Bon has like thousand Buddhas, and then also this Buddha is a little bit different. Say like Buddha Thompa Shinrak is like the eighth one.
I
Yeah,
see.
eighth one, and then ninth one is Thoma Medon. Where come
I see.
that say that, but also
I see.
same system like other Buddhism like Karzon Sonje Tongzangni. As thousands Buddha also that is say like
Okay.
one era, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good.
Mhm.
And then also then in Bern you also have Rinpoche, the Tugu, the Chugu, Tsugu, Tugu.
Oh,
You have this. You
yeah,
have same.
Turku is like more, I can say like Turku recognize oh this is Turku because Turku is naturally they say oh this important Lama is the is this is the reincarnation
A free.
previous holy being some masters that is
Yeah,
always say that but very few for the somebody recognize oh you are this and then that is very rare in Bon.
I see. More rare.
Yeah,
I
more
see.
rare. Yeah, not
Okay.
usual. Yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah.
I see. For example, the Menji
Yeah.
Rinpoche, the head, he was considered a
Oh
Tugu.
no. It's Mary Chinji Rinpoche. He's just
Yeah, Abbot.
elect about like elect for the spiritual
I see. Okay.
spiritual system.
Yes.
We have
Okay.
also they consider this is like recognized by the protector deities.
I see. I see. Okay. I got.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot of the other Buddhists in Tibet have a lot of Rinpoche.
Yeah, a lot of reincarnation. That's pretty good. Yeah, but not that is not usual in bone.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
We have
Interesting. I didn't.
bone. We have like a newborn, like say newborn. But there's the four great Turku. So those are related with Guru Rinpoche, Tempa Namkha, and so in newborn they have more Turku also.
I see. I see.
Mm,
Newborn.
newborn.
For newborn.
Yeah, newborn.
Newborn.
Yeah, newborn. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
I So that's interesting. I have a friend. I had a Geshe friend.
Mm-hmm.
Geshe Jambel Tade. In Koran, in Kanten Company.
Oh yes, I got the one. Uh-huh.
Jambel Tade. Koran Ming.
Mm-hmm.
Koran Tade Tanda. You know, when he was very old, I'll try to speak English for the audience.
Yes.
But when he was old,
Mm-hmm.
his student, he was a Geshe La.
Yeah.
So his students in Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
he had a place
Mm-hmm.
in Charlottesville,
Mm-hmm.
and they were very, very devoted to him.
Yes.
They asked him once, they told me, I wasn't there, but one of his students told me, they asked him, they said, "Oh, Geshe-la, you're such a great teacher. How come you're not a reincarnation,
Mm-hmm.
a tuku?"
Mm-hmm.
And he said to them, "Oh, I always wanted to be, but all the good ones were already taken."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh.
In other words, every good one in history that he knew about, somebody else already was the reincarnation of that.
Oh. Uh-huh.
No one left. There were so many reincarnations.
Yes, perfect.
It's a very good joke. I thought it was everyone thought it was a very good joke.
No, yeah, very good job that. Yeah.
Already taken
Mm-hmm.
all the best ones, so he couldn't be reincarnation.
Yeah. Yeah, we have lot of Turku in Tibetan Buddhism.
I know, but not so many in Bern. So you have more opportunity. That's very good.
Oh, yes. He
Now,
want somebody and then more opportunity. That's your.
Dr. Nida was very. One thing I wanted to just mention that Dr. Nida,
Yes.
my next song, my Amji, Dr. Nida,
Mm-hmm.
uh, he also is Dzogchen. He teaches Dzogchen also.
Oh yeah.
Very enigma Ati yoga,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But he is so happy recently
Yeah.
because he took a retreat last year and he uh, listened to a lot of Dalai Lama initiation online.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't able to go to India
Mm-hmm.
or meet him
Mm-hmm.
because he still has a residence in China. He has a passport from
Oh
China.
yeah. That.
He has a little bit difficulty traveling to Dharamsala. So,
Yeah, of course.
so, but he had taken a lot of teachings, listened to a lot of teaching
Oh
online,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then he heard Dalai Lama say that when Tsongkhapa visited Lhotan Namkha Gyaltsen,
Mm-hmm.
Lhotan Namkha Gyaltsen,
Yes. Yes.
the teacher
Yes. Yes.
in his time.
Yeah.
I can't do that Namkha Gyaltsen had taught Tsongkhapa Dzogchen.
Oh yeah. The
He intro-
story there. Yeah.
And Tsongkhapa then, because Namkha Gyaltsen turned out to, he would see Namkha Gyaltsen like a Chana Doji,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
and then he gave him loans. So he was very happy. Dalai Lama said that Tsongkhapa himself needed help from Dzogchen teacher
Oh yeah.
when he had his retreat. So what do you think about that?
Oh yeah, that is his story is say that also a lot of Namka Jansen actually yeah of course 100% very good condition with Jermbuche Sungapa.
Yeah.
Also
Yes.
I saw the story there is the Lamrim
Yes.
actually Lamrim Lama Tsongkhapa Lamrim received main received from Lord Nampa Jansen also. That is also I saw. Yeah.
Yes.
And I saw this about the Tangor Taving Gurma, right? The
Yes.
yeah
Yes.
Dharma song of Dzogchen, a view or something like it. Discuss with Lord Nampa Jansen. I saw there are
Yes.
some very important scripture also. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, good. Oh, you did really. I didn't see that. I just know the Shulin Duzinimbo
Oh,
about the Dzogchen.
oh yeah, Julian
There's one
Dusin Yungpo. That yeah,
Shulin Duzinimbo, and that talks about the Dzogchen a
yeah,
lot.
about that view and about related with Dzogchen and related with Wuma, like because the ultimate nature, the main thing, how to explain about how to think about ultimate nature. That is like Julian Dusin Yungpo. Part of that also
So,
have right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
so that's really great. So now can I ask you more about your life? It's so
Oh
interesting.
yes, thank you.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you first studied in Tibet, right? How old were you when you left Tibet?
Oh, that time I think around 22 years old when I
Oh,
left my country. Yeah.
yeah, you left Tibet, and
Mm-hmm.
had you been were you a Gelong by that before that, or no? You weren't
Yeah,
able to
that
be
time
because
yes, that time I was Gelong, yes.
you were
Mm-hmm.
Gelong then. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Then you came to India as Gelong, and you enrolled
Mm-hmm.
at Sarah. You went to Simla, or you went right away to Sarah J.
Oh, I first I came to India. That time I went to the Shimla and Meramona city. I
Yes,
stayed there is 5 years.
I see.
And then study special bone, like
Yes,
Sutrayana and also other science, something Ringne, right? So
right.
studied that, and then after that, I went to Serache, about
Yes,
10 years, study the
yes,
philosophy, Parajana Paramita, and middle way, and then and
yes.
Chema and Chema Namgyal, like this
Yeah.
study more, yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
So in Bön literature, do you have someone like a Nagarjuna who wrote the Uma, Sherab Shejawa in the Ume? Mula Madhyama Kakarika,
Mm-hmm.
Zawashera. So, like a Zawashera type of book, do you have a Nagarjuna like book like that
So
in
so
Bern?
so
In Bern?
these are some teaching from His Holiness Dalai Lama. I receive teachings, and but
Yes,
directly we have in Serache like most of study or commentary of these.
yes,
Yeah.
of course. I know. I was wondering that in the history of Bern,
Mm-hmm.
is there somebody like Lutu, Gombo Lutu
Mm-hmm.
Dawat, who wrote a lot of important books about the Ummah?
Oh yes, yeah. So this is on we have like the so those are after around 11th century, 10th century, we have like
Yes.
main book Meton Shira was there, and
Okay.
because that time Yerovin Sakha in center of Tibet, they have
Yeah.
the bone like a monastery education center. So
Yes. Yes.
there
Right.
is there was the great secular 18 great secular apple
18 great
18
scholars.
great secular, yeah. So
I see.
these seculars they wrote many Uma, yeah,
Yes.
Uma, yeah. So some secular they focusing on more Uma rather
Correct.
than Dzogchen. Like this.
Yes. Yes.
So that time, like we have in a whole Tibetan Buddhism system, we have like
Yeah.
enthusiastic mode, Sema and Wuma. These are many
Yes.
translators came, and that time also born establishing like philosophy and Sema. These are also related with other Buddhism. Like they learn also from Buddhism. So many
Yes.
Uma and Sema like that also born development for that time.
Yes. Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think there's translations into English of their work. Are there? I don't think so. Mostly the Bern translation or the advanced Dzogchen type
Oh
teachings.
yeah.
But to in the Ngundro, like Uma, Sherab
That's
Kiparati.
true. That's true. Because the also I consider this like Bond has actually the small community and then the very
That's
few
right.
lamas and in west country where I think only like little bit Dzogchen, but otherwise the so many of these teachings not yet existence in the
Yes.
western country. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right. So I wonder. Now that I think about it, I don't even know. You know Lama Tenzin Wangyal, who is in Virginia. Have you visited his center there?
One time I visited there. Yeah. So yeah.
What
Mm-hmm.
does he have gelong? There are no. Are there any American bumbu gelongs?
American.
You know there.
American, yeah, he used to get on in monastery. He was monk and he got
Yes.
Geshe, yeah. But
Yes.
I don't see any American people they are become monk Gelon as I didn't
That's right.
see.
Very rare,
Yeah,
I
very
think.
rare, very rare.
Right. You don't have any student who want to be gelong
No, no, no,
in your.
no, no, no.
They're all
Yeah,
laymen.
no. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right. But in Simla there are some monks, right? Some Tibetan monks, yellow.
Yeah. That Tibetan monk they have in monastery. We have so many of them. Yeah,
Yeah, right,
yeah.
right. So sometime I met some monk I thought were Gelong who were traveling with Tenzin
Oh
Wangyal
yeah, that's true.
when
That's true. These are we have the
when they used before COVID, before the sickness.
uh-huh.
I used to meet Tenzin Wangyal and some other monks whose names I don't
Yes,
remember
yes.
in the non-duality conference.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's true.
You know that
So
that one. They
we
they have
meet. We
anymore.
meet also that time couple of times. Yeah, I meet you also. Yeah, in San Jose, San Jose. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, are they doing that? They don't do that conference anymore, I think.
Oh, they. Oh,
Um,
yeah. They have some online. I think you know. I didn't participate after that.
yes, online.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Physical, they haven't had, but maybe they will again now.
Oh, yeah.
I, I, I enjoy coming to California for those. I
Yeah.
like
If
that.
you come to the conference, we
Yes,
will see you again.
you met
Yeah,
you met the shaman
yeah,
Isa,
yeah,
my
yeah,
friend
yeah,
Isa.
yeah. I meet
You know
with
Isa?
Isa. We have together. There is a good time for the couple of times we had the meeting there.
Oh,
Yeah,
wonderful,
yeah,
wonderful.
yeah.
Really
Mm-hmm.
great.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
Mm-hmm.
good. And do you come to the East Coast sometimes? Do
Uh,
you ever come?
a little while, few years ago, I didn't come. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you come east, you should visit us. We would love to have you come and
Oh,
visit.
thank you so much.
We have,
Mm-hmm.
we have a place at you at Tibet House. You can give talk, and we sometimes we have event in Menla, but we've never had. Lama Tenzin Wangyal has given teaching at Tibet House quite a
Oh,
few
yes,
times.
yes, yes. So
Yeah.
when I come there is I contact you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. That would be
Mm-hmm.
good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and you said lots of Vairochana. I don't know the history about Vairochana
Mm-hmm.
and Vidyadhara Jemba Namka. You mentioned
Yes, yes.
the Rim and other many others, and then Guru
Mm-hmm.
Rinpoche. That do the Bumbos consider Guru Rinpoche to have been a teacher of Ben also as well as
Oh,
Buddhism,
yeah,
as
yeah,
well
yeah,
as
yeah. That's same. Like born has the Guru Rinpoche is important, especially the newborn. Newborn as Guru
I see.
Rinpoche is the main deity and main Guru.
Oh,
Yes, yes,
really? Oh,
yes, yes.
great.
They have Temba
Oh, so
Yapse, Temba Yapse Som, Temba Yapse Som, say Temba Namka, Guru Rinpoche, and Tsewon Ringzi. These three is the main deities. Yeah.
do you say mantra Om Ahum Bhaja Guru Padma Siddhi Hum? You recite
Yeah,
that
same
mantra also?
mantra is the same. Also, the Guru Rinpoche's biography, three volumes there.
Oh,
Yeah.
great. That's really
Mm-hmm.
I like
Mm-hmm.
that. Om Ahum Bhaja Guru Padma Siddhi Hum. I really like Guru
Oh,
Rinpoche.
yeah.
He's he's really great. He is still there. Wait, do you know where is the Khalsa? Santong Pelri? Do you know about that in Bern? Do the Bembo like Santong Pelri?
Oh, Sondopare. Oh,
Guru
yeah,
Rinpoche.
Sondopare. I think
Where is that? Is that in Africa?
I think Sondopare is there is near Pakistan. I think like uh, this.
In
Yeah,
Tibet.
so they recognize the part of their Pakistan area there. Yeah, that,
I
yeah.
see. So, because some people say it's an island in the ocean,
Uh-huh.
far from
Mm-hmm.
India, to the southwest of
Mm-hmm.
India.
Yeah, like they say that. Yeah,
Then I'm
and because
if it's
uh, I don't know the people actually there could go, but so they recognize people that is in the Pakistan area. So, but there is sometimes difficult to visit there. Actually, people maybe reason of the some politician and religion, something like
yes,
trouble. We have issues, right? Mm-hmm.
yes, yes, yes. So that's good. I like to go there myself sometime, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's a jungle place, jungly place
Mhm.
supposedly. All the paintings show like jungle,
Yeah.
with like somewhere a Congo or something.
Yeah. So,
Where is it?
yeah.
Nobody knows. Okay, so in America, then how do we go ahead? Rime, you like the Rime? I like it Rime too.
Mm-hmm.
And Kenzin Rinpoche, Jamgon Kongtu, Terten Dechelingba, you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
all these
Mm-hmm.
wonderful uh, tertans. You have also Bumbo Tertang, I think,
Oh
many,
yeah, yeah. Pompo
right?
there to many lagi lagi. say in Dorje Lingpa, for example, Yungdong Lingpa, say Bon Yungdong Lingpa. So it's Dorje
Okay,
Lingpa is very early, is around 10th century. So he discovered so many bone sculpture, therma.
I see, I
So
see.
that is in
Ye-
bone is very important for him. And some his
Yes,
teaching say like said his treasure teaching say like Garab Dorje, Nyingma the Dzogchen
yes,
Dzogchen lineage. Garab Dorje is his teaching say
yes,
Garab Dorje is Temba Namka. He recognized Garab
yes.
Dorje is Temba Namka, but like that there's something something very dreamy idea.
Yes.
His terma also mentioned many things.
I see,
Mm-hmm.
I see. So is the new bun you mentioned old bun and new bun and the new bun is this come from do termas that people that Brahmo Tertans
Oh,
found? Is
yeah, yes. Main thing we could found many new bone sculpture because they mention about the 8th century Guru Rinpoche, Temba Namkha, Berutana. They have very good connection, spiritual path, and then they already become Rimi. Then they put
yeah,
put there for sculpture everywhere. And then after 10th and 11th century, many
yeah,
tertons appeared, and then they
yeah,
discovered for the Rimi, many Rimi teachings. But Guru Rinpoche's teaching, Berutana's and Temba Namka's teaching, they have the unity of them like Indian Buddhism and Bon.
I
Yeah.
see, I see. So I wonder if there could be American terma. Can you find it in modern Rime?
Oh.
Are you can you find it? I think you must be Terta. Are you a Terta yourself? Can you find American Terta?
Oh, yeah. I'm not really that
Or,
much, but sometimes there means like that idea is also there. Maybe that from
yeah,
idea I have some tears. I
yeah.
joke.
But I think His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, I think he is like a Terta in this
Mm-hmm.
sense. Say that he found the text
Mm-hmm.
somewhere, but what he says that he believes that other religions, like even Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, that you can attain enlightenment through those religions.
Mm-hmm.
So that we shouldn't try to convert people to
Mm-hmm.
Buddhism.
Yeah.
He has a theory like that, which is a really Rime, extending the Rime beyond Buddhism
Mm-hmm.
to other religions. So that's very innovative. Do you know what I mean? That's a new idea for Buddhism,
Yeah,
right?
that new idea Buddhism. Yeah.
In other words, we think that you have to be Buddhist to attain
Mm-hmm.
Buddhahood.
Yes.
I'm sure Bön also has that. The old Bön has that
Yes.
idea. And that old Buddhism definitely has that idea. He admits that. Dalai Lama admits that. When I heard him once, actually, I translated one talk he gave once to when my Tibetan was
Mm-hmm.
better when I was 30 years old. And I'm 81, 82 years old myself
Oh
nowadays.
yeah.
I think I'm 82. So that's why my language is a little ruined. But anyway, I translated for him to some Christian, and he was saying that he considered that when he met Thomas Merton
Mm-hmm.
and some other Christian mystic,
Mm-hmm.
meditator, Christian
Mm-hmm.
meditator in Spain and such
Mm-hmm.
places, that he believed they were
Mm-hmm.
enlightened. They were like Dachomba or something.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't actually say he thought they were Buddha, but he thought they were something like Dachomba,
Mm-hmm.
like enlightened,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so he think it's possible through other religion you can become enlightened.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like a Dharma idea. That's a new
Yeah,
idea,
yeah, yes.
right?
That's
That's
like
extending
that's
the
true. That's true.
yeah, that's extending
Mm-hmm.
Rime to other religion
Yes.
as well as to Buddhism, like between Bön and Shakyamuni Buddhism, you have Shema, Sanjay, Sanjay. What do you call
Then,
Buddha? Your Buddha.
Shenrab Mewo. Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Shenab. Sanjay Shenab. So you have Sanjay Shenab. We have Sanjay
Mm-hmm.
Shakyamuni, but yet for Rime we say both are
Mm-hmm.
Buddha. That's our Rime within
Mm-hmm.
Buddhism, and then within the world,
Mm-hmm.
on the modern
Mm-hmm.
world, we say everybody can attain enlightenment with their own
Yes,
teaching,
yes.
and they can learn from other
Yes, yes.
teachers in other religions. That's sort of like Rime
Yes,
theory, right?
that's true. That's true.
That's like but there's no terma like that. Like Dalai Lama himself just says that, and he believes
Mm-hmm.
that, and he teaches that.
That's true.
So therefore, we have in America, we have what we call
Mm-hmm.
Jubu. You have some Jubus in your center there. In other words, they maintain their connection with
Yes, yes.
Judaism, and
I
yet,
know these people. Yes. Yubu. Yes.
yeah, and they like
Yeah,
Bön
yeah,
Buddhism,
yeah.
for
That's true.
example,
Uh-huh.
or Bön Buddhism, and they also maintain their
Mm-hmm.
connection
Mm-hmm.
with the His Holiness Molagi
Mm,
Chulub,
that's true.
grandmother
Yeah, so
religion.
my student is most of them Rimi because also I talk sometimes Lamrim, talk
Yeah,
sometimes Hard Sutta for basically
yeah,
the Hard Sutta is I talk about
yeah,
mention about Hard Sutta is the basic of the Dzogchen view because
yeah,
the emptiness is same. So first introduce
yes,
Hard Sutta and then second introduce Dzogchen. So
yes, yes.
my students are most of them Rimi, and I consider for about the like Dzogchen is also basically Rimi. There's no beyond of religion. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yes, right, right. But if we extend Rime then to other
Yeah.
religion, then there's a kind of essence even in Christianity or Islam that is beyond religion also. Like they had their
Oh
own
yeah,
mystic,
should be. Yeah, should be.
where
Yes. Mm-hmm.
there are some Sufis and some Christian mystic and Judaic mystic who say that when they really meet
Mm-hmm.
God, they're Wang Chu
Mm-hmm.
Chimbo, right? When they really meet
Mm-hmm.
God, that the heart of God is
That's true.
emptiness.
That's true. Yes.
They
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
Tombani.
Company. Yeah.
So that's like Tonyin Yin Jin That's like Tonyin Yin
Mm-hmm.
Jin like
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
us.
that's true.
Tonyin Yin Jin is also Bön
Yeah, yeah.
related.
Tony Yimbuchen is basic of the Tantra and
Yes,
Sudra, whatever. Everything is the basic energy. Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
yes. So that's like a Tenma. But it would be very exciting if one Bumbo
Mm-hmm.
Lama, like
Mm-hmm.
yourself, you found in the Rocky
Mm-hmm.
Mountain or in Sierra
Mm-hmm.
Nevada, you found a special text put there by Guru
Yes. Yes.
Rinpoche.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yes. We have Guru Rinpoche. Bon
That would be
also have the Guru Rinpoche's teaching Dzogchen also. That name is Dzogchen Serju. Sergei Shuma. Sergio. Yeah,
allez,
yeah,
allô.
yeah. Pure,
Oh,
pure, pure golden text. Yeah. Mm.
right. I like that. I translated one copy of the Bardo Tudor
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Part
uh,
of Todor, yeah.
translation. But then I had an argument with the Library of
Mm-hmm.
Congress in America. I don't think you might know
Mm-hmm.
that. I had an argument with
Mm-hmm.
them because earlier translations they said author was
Oh, yeah.
Karmalingba.
Uh-huh. Karmalimba.
They didn't say author was Guru
Mm-hmm.
Rinpoche. They say
Mm-hmm.
Karmalingba. So I argued with them. I said, you can't say that because Tibetans say that Guru Rinpoche was
Mm-hmm.
author and Karmalingba was
That's
Kirtan
true.
who discovered it.
Discovered
And
the scripture, right? Yeah.
right, so actual author is Guru
Occur.
Rinpoche, in fact, not
Yeah,
Karmalingba.
occurs.
So so they agreed with that,
Yeah.
and in my version, there has the author Guru
Uh-huh.
Rinpoche, and Karmalingba is the discoverer.
Discovered that text. Yes, that's true. Yeah.
That's right. and I made Library of Congress in America agree with that.
Yeah.
So I'm very, I was very. That's one thing I thought I
Oh,
did
I
a
know.
good job.
I read also your Pardon book. I read also that. Where
Oh,
it
good.
was very
Okay.
wonderful. Yes, I thought that that's why I thought for you your topic education is very wide, very big, huge. Yeah. Mhm.
That's right. I'm following. I'm just following an example of His
Mhm.
Holiness and Dr. Nita and
Mhm.
yourself now and Choden.
Mhm.
I agree with
Yeah.
all of you. And and then you wrote a lot of books in Tibetan. But are your students or is somebody translating
Oh,
them?
not yet translate Tibetan because last year also I wrote this book. This
Ah,
book is like related with the Guru Chojo Wonchok lineage, and also
oh,
this is
good.
good for the His Holiness Dalai Lama. He's
Oh,
forward
good. I
forward,
see.
and also
Wonderful. So,
yeah, he was very appreciated for the ancient the like lineage and
very,
also the history, and also Karmapa and Tai Siddhupa and
oh,
Jatsap Jatsap Rinpoche, and then also
goodness.
Tango Rinpoche. They all forward, give forward.
Oh,
Yeah. And
wonderful.
then,
So is somebody translating into
yeah,
English?
not yet English, but this is Choden Rinpoche biography,
Yeah.
over 500 pages. Yeah,
Biography of
Choden
Choden
Rinpoche
Rinpoche.
biography. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes,
fantastic.
yes. This is
Yes.
500 pages. Yeah, this is for the last year I finished. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yes.
wonderful. Well, somebody should translate these into
Yeah.
English.
Should be English. Yes.
So one of your, so are there any of your students who are working on that?
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah.
I see. So we must
Yeah,
encourage
that's
them.
true. Both of the book is over 3,000, 4,000 is now all finished. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. Well, let me know if we can help
Oh,
with
thank
that.
you so much.
We help
Mm-hmm.
if let
Mm-hmm.
me know if maybe I don't have I retired from my
Mm-hmm.
university, so I don't have a graduate student
Mm-hmm.
anymore. But maybe in the future, some graduate student would take up
Mm-hmm.
study of your
Mm-hmm.
books,
Yeah.
translate to English, perhaps. That would be very. I will encourage whoever takes my
Oh, thank
chair.
you so much.
I
Thank
will
you so much.
encourage.
Mm-hmm.
I will encourage. So listen, we're running out of
Mm-hmm.
time now.
Nice.
But is there any last thing you would like to say in general to any new
Mm-hmm.
student, or just for to go on the podcast? Just your own teaching. Would you like to give some short teaching, 5-10 minutes of what you would like to just your
Mm-hmm.
message for
Mm-hmm.
today, for
Mm-hmm.
nowadays? Would go ahead,
Okay, thank you so
please.
much.
Some
Yeah.
final words because we're running
Oh,
out of
yeah,
time.
thank you. Normal, my essence of meditation. I talk about the first the recognize introduce the Buddha nature or ultimate nature like primordial Buddhahood. I could say
Okay.
primordial pretty nature of mind. So that is the
Mm-hmm.
part of luminous light and infinite space. So that is I introduced, and then they eventually understand more and more, and then they could do meditation on that way. So very beginning practitioner, and so I can try to introduce the karma abiding. So because mind is
Mm-hmm.
should be calm for the meditation, any meditation necessary. So so
Mm-hmm.
then we have a syllable. A syllable. There is a watch through eyes support for beginning, but not always necessary.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have stable your mind, and then you you don't watch by eyes, but you watch through your mind consciousness, and then if you have stability for that, and then second level, advanced level, actual Dzogchen meditation, just you release the concentration, and then totally open your mind, and you be aware on the spatial wellness. So lose light on. If light on, there is everything can see that same thing. Even you close eyes, but you can see for the inner light. So you that is a part of the first process. Setting this is kind of setting up meditation, but not necessarily making effort by thought and mind, but naturally you relax, and without effort, without creating, without making, without judging. And then, of course, we have consciousness, thoughts, emotions, so many things, because there is a agitation, laxity, something obstacles happening. That time you must recognize for the obstacles and then try to remove for those. So then that is second process. If we have restriction, obscuration, is this remove. Second process, and then third process, again you stay on the nature condition, um, cultivating that balance continually. So that is third process. So it is very easy and simple. So I say like my meditation is very simple and big result. So without complication. So that is I do the normal meditation. Okay. Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Gisela. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm really happy, and I'm really happy to meet you. And so I want to offer you a
Oh, thank
kadak.
you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm using the blue kadak of
Oh,
Tibet
nice. Thank you. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh.
for the open.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Thank you
so
for
I'm
great
the
honor for very wonderful
thank
professor, doctor, and
thank
great scholar for Buddhist and other modern or education. I appreciate you. You many decades for the service for Tibetan
oh,
wisdom
thank
and with His Holiness Dalai Lama. So I know
yes,
your
thank
support to the Tibetan culture. So that is I appreciate very much, and thank you so much for today. Be with me
thank
also.
you.
Wonderful. Thank you. Tashi Dele.
Yes, and thank you so much for transmitting the Choden Rinpoche's wonderful presence with your biography. I look forward. I really will try to get copies of your
Thank you.
Tibetan
Thank
book,
you. Thank you. I
and
will
I will
send
look at
you.
them.
I will send you the copy. One copy. Nice. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Nice.
That would be
Thank you.
wonderful. That would be great. But
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Tashi
Tashidele.
Dele.
The Bob Thurman podcast is produced through a Creative Commons No Derivatives license. Please be sure to like, share, and repost on your favorite social media platforms. And is brought to you in part through the generous support of the Tibet House US Menla membership community and listeners like you. To learn more about the benefits of Tibet House membership, please visit our websites at thus.org, menla.org, and bobthurman.com. Tashi Delek, and thanks for tuning in.